another way to plant your tomatoes, and I'm way too late with these guys, but work, work, work. Anyway, another way to plant them is in containers, as I showed you in the other two containers. And I already have some in my raised bed garden, and I have some along the wall in the garden. So I ran out of space. I've given away about 12 tomato plants, and nobody wants these poor guys, and I have nothing to do with them. So this is a total experiment, so I don't know if it's gonna work. But I have a bunch of those shopping bags from Whole Foods and other grocery stores, so I'm gonna use 2 of those, and I have one leftover container which is black and cannot be in the sun at all, period. It just can't go in the sun. So this is a total experiment, never done it before. So we'll do a follow-up. All these are going to be sitting on the patio. They're hardly going to see any sun at all. But so what I did is I added Dr. Earth potting mix, organic potting mix, in all of the containers. Just the potting mix, nothing else. And now I'm going to transplant the plants in there. And I really hope it works, because these are good-looking tomato plants. It's just that nobody else wants to grow food. So, as always, that we do. Actually, here I'm gonna clip this guy out, and this guy, maybe even this guy, possibly this one as well. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze them out. Look at this, they're blossoming, they're growing little shoots. So I'm just gonna have to experiment and see if that works. And look at the roots. I hope you can see them. They're all over the place. That's just way too tight for these plants. So I'm gonna dig my hole here in my shopping bag. Hopefully that works. I really hope. So I dig my hole, and I'm gonna split the bottom of the roots, kind of loosen them up a little bit, so they know they have more room to grow. I can't believe I couldn't find anybody to give these tomato plants to. People are ridiculous. Anyway. They're like, oh, we'll have tomatoes when you have tomatoes. Yeah, I know you'll have tomatoes when I have tomatoes. So, this guy, it's in the shopping bag. And the beauty of that is that I can actually carry it from one place to another. So as of right now, I'm gonna set this bad boy right over here. And this one has a lot of soil, so I better pick a big one for this one. Like this one, I guess. So I'm gonna dig my hole inside the bag, and I'm gonna have to fertilize the hell out of these guys, because nutrients are gonna be leaking out of the bag like crazy. So as I said, never done this before, so don't do it, guys, until there is a follow-up video showing me growing these amazing tomato plants in these bags. So the same thing here. Look at that. That's just painful to look at. Anyway, but just the hole I'm digging, it's big enough to bury the plant, and then some of the stems of the plant. All right. That's just cute. So we'll see how it works. Let me fold it up a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. So that's it. We'll see how it holds up. So this one goes here as well. All right, and this is, I used to have long time ago here, I used to have a hibiscus, and I kept, the reason I'm not buying any more containers is because at this point I have more plants that I can handle, so I don't want to spend the money. But now we're gonna do this one over here, and the same thing, I filled it up with just there are no fertilizers right now. I'll give you the info on the fertilizers in a little bit, because as I said, those are gonna be leaking, so I'm gonna have to fertilize them. And compost and all that stuff. There you go. And a little haircut. Like that. Look at this. And one thing I didn't mention, when you transplant them, I might have mentioned it earlier, because I'm recording this video over like 2-week period. Always water the plants before you take them out of the containers, just to loosen the roots so the roots don't break. Alright. And this guy here, it's ready as well. Put him over here. And I don't know what to do with these guys. I don't have room to plant them. This one is blossoming. This one is blossoming. I don't know what to do. So the one that it's not blossoming, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant him in this small pot, and then I'm gonna have to up plant him. But just so I can save one more plant, it's hurting my leg. Just so I can save one more plant, I'm gonna up plant this one here for probably a couple of weeks until I maybe get some more soil and another shopping bag. But the same thing, I'm gonna dig my hole here. Alright. And do a little haircut, a little grooming. And take him out. That just hurts my heart. Breaks my heart. That nobody wants my tomato plants, but that's okay. Bury him. And so every week I'm going to be fertilizing these guys because there's going to be a lot of leaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fertilize them with Dr. Earth fertilizer, organic fertilizer, that it's pretty well balanced. I'm going to buy some compost from Home Depot, and also I'm going to be adding, because tomatoes, just like bell peppers, they tend to get blossom era. I have videos on that, the brownings at the bottom of the tomato when they're calcium deficient. And so bone meal, it's one thing they're going to get. And I can't remember where I got this one, I think online. And Epsom salt, just like peppers, tomatoes like magnesium, so I'm going to be adding some Epsom salt too. So if you guys have any questions, look at this one is forming a tomato. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section. No, I have more stuff to do, sorry. Okay. So I watered these guys very well. I soaked them with water, but made sure that didn't leak on the bottom of the containers or on the side of the bag. And that water is from the pepper plants that it's down there. But you see, I'm so confident that these tomatoes are going to grow and produce that I even put the tomato cages in there. Confidence is everything. You just have to believe. So we'll see how these guys do. I'll monitor them. They have to stay in the shade, though. There is no sun here because tomatoes in containers in the summer in Arizona doesn't work if they're in the sun. So we'll see what happens. So if you guys have any questions about tomatoes, let me know. I will keep you informed on how these guys are doing. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe for more gardening and cooking videos. Bye!